done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really on the throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Milo on it. And let's soon Chico Milo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth while the sky crack and the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants to get back and they click clack, leave you been back, looking at the syntax. Never left, but I've been back, cross on my big neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the meal may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands and keep your chin tucked. It's the one and only Ghost with the shadow in the front. And I don't know what really to say, man, but it's kind of funny because the first thing I said, hold on. The first thing I said was watch, bro. Watch what's gonna happen. As soon as I heard that Kid Austin got sick, I'm like, yo, watch Virgil Ortiz or Madrimov or something else, because something doesn't seem right, bro. Something doesn't seem right. And now Daniel Dubois has fallen sick. According to reports, and like I said, I hate this stuff, man, but it's not just one, it's multiple sources saying that now Daniel Dubois has fallen sick. He had to meet with the doctor. I'm going to show you that in a second. And now his fight is now in jeopardy. So now we've gone from in the past 72 hours, we've gone from this was supposed to be the best fight card in history. Right? This is being reported as the best fight card in history, at least in the past 10 years, right? I don't recall the last time that we had a card like this. You know, we got a lot of fights where they're 50-50 fights. And the only fight that was not considered a 50-50 fight was Shakur and Kid Austin. Shakur and Kid Austin was the only fight that was supposed to be not a 50-50 fight. However, that fight was very intriguing. A lot of people wanted to see that fight. And Kid Austin fell ill, right? That was about 72 hours. We all know that, right? Now, Daniel Dubois has fallen ill. And now his fight is in jeopardy. And now we've gone from the greatest fight card ever to now this card being pretty mid, bro. Pretty mid. And it's kind of sad, bro. I think something's going on. I don't find it I find it very hard to believe, bro. I find it very hard to believe. Once again, I'm not saying that people can't get sick. I'm not saying there's something going on over there. What I am saying is these are world-class athletes, bro. These are world-class athletes, bro. Bro, it's disappointing, bro. And yo, not Shakur's creep. Oh, I'm gonna speak about that in a second, man. Hey, listen, you know what's crazy, bro? When they said that Kid Austin wasn't fighting, right? When they said that Kid Austin got ill, the first thing I said was, bro, watch something happen. Now, I thought it was gonna be for some reason, bro, and I'm still thinking, bro. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I said the other day, watch something happen with Virgil Ortiz and Madrimov fight. Watch. Because now we got two fights in jeopardy, bro. Bro, this went from the best fight card ever to now it being a good card. It's still a good card. It's still a good card. But, bro, come on, man. First, Kid Austin mysteriously falls ill. This kid was fine the day before, bro. Now Daniel Dubois has fallen ill. Like, what is going on, bro? Is somebody poisoning these guys? Seriously. Is somebody poisoning these guys? Like, I get it, bro. You can get sick. These are world-class athletes, bro. You don't get sick like that. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But, bro, I told you, watch more fights fall off. I have a feeling Virgil Ortiz and Madrimov, something's gonna happen, bro. Yeah, watch this. Look, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Right here. Check this out. Check this out. Daniel Dubois may be sick out of Joseph Parker fight. Maybe out of Joseph Parker fight. So now look, bro. The other day when that whole Kid Austin incident happened, right? Yo, something isn't right, bro. Something isn't right. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not people getting sick, bro. I don't know. You know what? Probably it could be that Puerto Rico. Okay, but look, that was the next thing I was gonna say. Let's say it's true, right? Let's say it's true and something's going on over there, right? Because that is a possibility. Is it a possibility that people are getting sick? Yeah. But if that's the case, right? If that's the case, and you got this big fight card, supposedly the biggest fight card, right? And you already had one fall through already in the past 72 hours, and now another fighter gets sick, what should you do? Right? You know what you should do? You know what you should do? To at least prevent, quarantine these dudes, bro. Quarantine them, bro. If you're so concerned people getting sick, quarantine them. They just had a press conference with everybody chilling and everybody. I don't think people are really getting sick, bro. I think somebody's doing something to these guys, bro. Look. If something was going on over there, I'm gonna tell you why. I think something nefarious is going on. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if something was like a bug or something was like something going around being ill, right? They would be talking about that. Do you understand that? Do you know that when we have a virus around here, I'm in Maryland, bro. I'm in Maryland. And when there's something stupid going on around here, they talk about it, bro, to let people know. Like, yo, there's something going, like, yo, when I go to work at the VA or when I go to, like, I know that's a hospital, but still on the news, they'll say like, yo, listen, there's something going around, you know, protect yourself or whatever. I'm not hearing nothing about like, hey, there's something, there's this illness going around in Saudi Arabia or whatever. All we know is Kid Austin mysteriously fell sick out of nowhere. And by the way, I've been looking. What kind of sickness? Right. That's what I mean. Like, what do you mean has fall? Look, that's a crazy thing. Look, don't you find that weird too? Don't you find that weird? So look, Kid Austin falls sick, right? But you don't tell us what type of sickness. Now Daniel Dubois falls sick, and they're not telling you like what it is. Like, what is it? A fever? What is it? A fever? Is he dehydrated? Like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, tell me, because now I'm starting really to get pissed off, bro. I was pissed off a couple of days ago. Now I'm really pissed off, bro. Something nefarious is going on over there, bro. This is some bullshit, bro. This is not the best card ever now, bro. This is like a mid card now, bro. This is a mid card. At best, bro. Even if Daniel Dubois fights, bro, like, come on, bro. He's fighting Joseph Parker. All these fights are 50-50, except for the Shakur and Kid Austin. All these fights are 50-50. So anybody being sick is automatic changes everything. Even if he does fight now, it changes everything. Number one, excuses, right? You could say, I was sick. Number two, do you really want Daniel Dubois fighting sick? I don't, because it's not a fair fight. It's not a fair fight, bro. If you're 100% and I'm sick, come on now. And he's meeting with the doctor. So they're saying that they're already looking for look, when he meets with the doctor, they're already looking for a replacement. So now that's 2 fights, bro. 2 fights and mysteriously falling ill. They're not even telling you what's wrong with him, bro. They're just saying Daniel Dubois sick, maybe out of Joseph Parker fight. Daniel Dubois is looking unlikely to fight Joseph Parker on Saturday. Saturday's big show in Riyadh may be about to take another hit as IBF heavyweight title. By the way, this is the IBF heavyweight champion, bro. All right? This is the IBF heavyweight champion. Has fallen ill and may be out against his title defense against Joseph Parker. They've already seen Kid Austin withdraw from his fight against WBC lightweight titleist Shakur Stevenson, and he's been replaced by Josh Padley. Okay, now, by the way, this whole Josh Padley thing, bro, like I looked up this guy, Josh Padley. He upset some dude named Chamberlain. So in his last fight, I think it was, he did have an upset. He is undefeated, but let's be completely honest, bro. I've looked at the guy. This is not, it shouldn't be a dangerous fight for Shakur unless the rumors are true with his hands, right? But it doesn't matter, bro. I wanted to see Kid Austin and Shakur Stevenson, not Josh Padley and Shakur Stevenson. So now we got that fight replaced, and now we don't even know who's going to replace Daniel Dubois. So now we go over here, and this is crazy, bro, because this is all happening like spontaneously. Watch, bro. Mark my words. Mark my words. I told you the other day. Watch another fight get called off. And I'm telling you right now, watch something happen with Madrimov and Ortiz next. Watch, because something isn't right, bro. Something isn't right at all. These dudes are mysteriously falling ill left and right. They're not even telling you what's wrong with them, by the way. They're just saying they're falling ill. They're not telling you if they're dehydrated. They're not telling you if they have a fever. They're not telling you if they have bronchitis. They're not telling you nothing. They're just saying has fallen ill. That could be a multitude of things, bro. That could be food poisoning. That could be anything, bro. But I just find it kind of ironic, or I find nothing a coincidence at this point. Nothing is a coincidence because how come when Kid Austin fell sick, right? How come when he fell sick and HOD was here, the first thing I said to HOD, watch. HOD was here. I said, HOD, watch another fight get called off. Watch them say somebody gets sick. And now look at this. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not trying to jinx nothing. I don't believe in jinxing, but watch. I'm telling you, Ortiz and Madrimov has been on my mind for some odd reason, bro. Just like I felt like another fight was going to go down. I'm telling you, something's not going on, bro. Either people are really getting sick over there, and if that's the case, they need to quarantine these guys, bro. Quarantine them to prevent other people from getting sick. If you're so worried about people getting sick, right? The moment Kid Austin got mysteriously ill, the moment that happened should have been a red flag. That should be a red flag. This kid was fine the night before. Fine. He was talking fine. He looked fine. He did not look sick. He did not look pale. He did not look tired. He did not have anything wrong with his throat. Nothing. So the next day, he's so ill, he falls out the fight. That should be a red flag, bro, for anybody, bro. That you should be like, if you're a doctor or if you're Turkey Al-Sheikh, you should be like, what happened? Okay. Let's quarantine these guys, bro. Let's keep them. We'll still do the press conference, but let's keep them away from press. Let's keep them away from people. He's got enough money. Trust me, bro. The UFC during COVID, if you guys remember, when they had these dudes at their hotel, do you know what the UFC was doing? And I commend the UFC for that, bro. I commend Dana White for that, bro. He wasn't playing around. Do you know what Dana White was doing? Dana White was having these dudes in a hotel where he was booking out the whole floor, right? This was during COVID. He was booking out the whole floor. So this way, the fighter and his fight team has like and these were like big rooms. These weren't like, this isn't the Okono Lodge down the street from me. We're talking pretty big hotels, right? He would book out the whole floor. So this way, their fight team had that room, and then they had the whole other room. They clear it out of furniture. Do you guys remember that? They would clear it out of furniture, and these dudes could train in the next room. This way, they're quarantined away from people. They still got their team with them. So you can't say, oh, I can't be with my trainer. I can't be with my people, right? And they still had another room to train. The moment Kid Austin got sick, should have told you something, bro. This is crazy. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be another one, bro. Yeah, I do believe this, bro. And you know what? I do believe something nefarious is going on. I wholeheartedly. Is it officially canceled? Let's see. That's one report. Let's go to another one. Hold on one second. Okay. So that was another, let's go to the Daily Express. By the way, this is multiple outlets, okay? So let's go to another one and see what that one says. This one says here, Daniel Dubois' replacement list already be drawn up with Joseph Parker shut down in Yo, look, it's already done, bro. Once they tell you the replacement list, like what they were doing with Kid Austin, Padley and Mufasa, whoever these unknown guys are. By the way, it's kind of crazy how these replacements are some odd ass names, right? But let's see who the replacements are. What's the replacement list for him? Okay, Lawrence Okoli. That's a pretty good replacement, bro. And this guy too, David. I've seen him fight too. Okay, that's not a bad. It's not Daniel Dubois though. These replacements are better than Kid Austin's, way better than Kid Austin's. So we'll still probably get a good fight, but still, bro, this is the IBF heavyweight champion, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. But at least this replacement isn't Josh Padley. You know, this is Okoli. And I've seen this. I can't. You know how I am with last names, bro. I don't want to butcher this guy's last name. I've seen this guy fight too. He's pretty good. So both of these guys are pretty good. Let me see. Lawrence Okoli. We all know who Okoli is, right? So his replacements are looking like. Let's see real quick. So we all know, of course, who Okoli is. But let's see this other guy right here. David, I think I've seen this guy before. I just saw his last fight. If this is the guy, let me see real quick. Is this him? Yeah, that's him. He's not bad either. But it's still not Daniel Dubois, bro. Hold on, let me show you this guy. I've seen this guy fight. I saw his last fight. He's pretty good. This guy right here, 13-1 with 12 knockouts. He's knocked out there. All his wins are by knockout. I've seen this guy before. It's still not Daniel Dubois, bro. It's still, you know what I mean? Bro, it doesn't matter, bro, because you were promoting this as the biggest fight card ever, right? And I get it, bro. People fall sick, but the moment somebody falls sick, bro, the moment anybody falls sick, like, first off, out of everybody up there, let's be honest, out of everybody up there, if you were to take all these fighters and line them up, I'm being honest, if you were to line them up, and I was going to tell you, mysteriously tomorrow, one of these fighters are going to get ill. If we were to take a poll with all these fighters on the fight card, and I said, tomorrow, one of them is going to fall ill, I guarantee you none of us would be saying Kid Austin. Kid Austin was the youngest on the card, I believe. Should be the healthiest on the card. Now, I know it's a little dramatic. His father posted his image with him in the hospital like he's dying or whatever, but that's his pops, and I don't want to speak on that, but it is what it is. It was a little bit dramatic, but obviously something's going on. And I don't understand why they can't tell us what is sick. What exactly is sick, bro? Just like Kid Austin, what exactly is sick? The replacement list is already being drawn up. And he met with the doctor. And you want to know how I found this out, bro? I have my notifications on for like the press conferences and shit. And right before the press conference starts, bro, I something told me to look it up because I was like, something tells me Madrimov and Ortiz, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen now. Now that Kid Austin, because I'm expecting as a person that gets I always expect the worst. As soon as I heard Kid Austin, something happened with him. Something told me, watch Madrimov and Ortiz. But then now it's Daniel Dubois, and I do not believe these guys are sick. I do not believe these guys. I believe something is happening to them. Either I hate to say it, bro. I hate to say it. Either they're lying and they're pulling these guys out, or they're poisoning these guys, bro. You don't fall that ill, and if you do, here goes why I'm gonna go with that. Before anyone says, why are you going with conspiracy theories? I'm gonna tell you why. Because if there was a sickness going around, that's a priority, bro. Okay? If people are falling sick, if there's a sickness like that, then it's not just going to be Kid Austin and Dubois. It's going to be a lot of people, bro. Especially if it's putting down world-class athletes in over 24 hours, 48 hours, it's going to take out a lot of people. So therefore, you would have heard something about it, or anybody with a brain, I don't got to be a doctor, you take preventive measures, bro. You start quarantining these guys off because you don't want to risk any other fights. And this is who's poisoning them? I don't know. Oh, you tell me. What do you think this is? The cold? The common cold is knocking these guys out? I don't know. I could tell you that. I could tell you this. I think something nefarious is going on. For the simple fact, bro, because I'm not there. Right? But I could tell you this. I saw Kid Austin the night before his supposed illness. Right? Not personally, but they dropped interviews, bro, while they were over there. The kid looked fine, bro. I mean, fine. He didn't look sick. He didn't look pale. And within a matter of hours, bro, literally just hours. Like, it wasn't even 24 hours, bro, to be honest with you, because there's like a 10-hour difference, right? There's a 10-hour difference. So at the time that they dropped the interview, it was about 7 hours later. They were reporting that the kid was sick. And the kid drastically fell ill in a matter of like 7 hours, bro. And Daniel Dubois, this is out of nowhere too. Now meets with the doctor. And I'm telling you right now, let me ask you this. If Daniel Dubois is falling ill, what are the odds? What are the odds of another fighter falling ill? Supposedly. What do you think the odds are, bro? This has now gone from the greatest fight card to a pretty good card. It's still a good card. You know, it's still a good card. We got Bivol and Beterbiev. We got Kabayel. And has anybody else been canceled? I don't know. But I know we got Kabayel, Big Bang Zhang, Madrimov and Ortiz, which is the one now. I don't know. I have a feeling about that too. Madrimov and Ortiz. We still got Adames and Shiraz. We still got these other fights going on. But we already got now two. Joseph Parker, Daniel Dubois has now been basically scrapped. With everyone reporting it like that, it's probably going to be scrapped. They're already looking for, if they are already got the replacement list up, it's scrapped. So that's what they did with Kid Austin. The moment they said, when they first reported Kid Austin and they said fight in jeopardy, the first thing they did was replacement list now being created. That's what they did when Kid Austin got sick, right? So they already are getting a replacement list for Daniel Dubois. So therefore, you can already just say this fight is scrapped, bro. It's another fight scrapped. This is crazy. It's now gone from a great fight card to now a mid card, bro. And this shit is pissing me off. It's pissing me off because I have a feeling there's going to be more fighters to get sick. And you know what's crazy is when you don't know what's going on, bro. It's very easy for them to say anything. So they could have another fighter fall ill tomorrow, and they could come out with this bogus ass story that there was some virus going around, but you know, apparently only the world-class athletes are getting sick. Not the old ass promoters or the old ass cut men or all these trainers that are like 60, 70 years old. They should be the ones with the weak immune systems. But apparently, no, it's only affecting the world class athletes, the IBF champion, a 22-year-old undefeated kid. Like, it's only affecting them. It's not affecting the old ass cut man. It's not affecting Frank Warren. JC. Yeah, I've seen it too, brother. But it's with numerous people, bro. It's numerous people. I can assure you this. Bro. If there's something going on around out there, it's going to affect older people too. You know that, right? It's not just going to affect young world-class athletes, bro. Especially if it's something able to take down Kid Austin, a 22-year-old kid in the best shape of his life in 24 hours. You think someone like Frank Warren and all these other guys, all these old guys, you don't think they should be dead? What they were saying about what do you mean? I haven't even been paying attention to what people have been saying. What have they been saying about Schofield? That he ducked? Bro, look. Anybody saying that, look, let me make it clear, bro. If you're going around saying that Schofield ducked, bro, you look kind of like crazy. You really do, because like I want you to really think about this, right? That kid called out. How would it look, bro? He called out Shakur. He went over to Saudi Arabia. You think he's going to do all that just to pull out, bro? Come on, man. Knowing how fans are, knowing how this world is, you think he would do that? Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, anybody saying that Schofield purpose, what is there to duck? Shakur just did a grip test and it says he's got the strength of a 13-year-old boy. Like, what is there to duck? Like, what is he fearing he's gonna get hurt? No. Come on, man. Think about it. Anybody listen, look, I've already accepted the fact that it's all shock factor with a lot of these guys, bro. I don't even pay attention to most of these guys. That when I go to most of these panels now, it's just for entertainment. I don't go there for actual boxing knowledge, because they just throw out. If you notice, they'll say something like, "Oh, Schofield duck," and then they're quick to say it, change their mind in 24. I mean, you could change your mind, but it's flip flop, bro. It's flip flop with these guys constantly. Flip flop. And it's just like, after a while, you like, bro, he's not even being serious, bro. He's just saying whatever he can so people can come to his channel and the numbers can go up. I mean, it's crazy, bro. When you sit there and say this fighter ducked one day and then the next day you're saying completely opposite, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all don't catch on to that after a while. It is what it is, man. You know, y'all know which channels to go to if you want honesty and shit like that. You know, I mean, it's common sense. Like, Kid Austin didn't duck because it's like he wouldn't have went there. He wouldn't have went there, bro. He called out Shakur. That's just crazy. Who's saying bad stuff about Schofields? Who's saying bad stuff about them? If anything, I'm gonna tell you this. If anything, if you want to keep it real, since these guys want to report on Schofield and say all this bad stuff and negative stuff, if they're really in tune with boxing, like they say they are, then they should know that the Crawford camp and even my guy Keyshawn Davis, I like Keyshawn Davis, but Shakur, Keyshawn, and I was gonna talk about this later on. I don't even feel like doing a live later on now, but you know, there's where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. I'm not just talking about channels. Yeah, you got channels that say it because they might be Errol Spence fans, they might be anti Crawford, right? But you got literal fighters and other people, insiders that are saying like, yo, the whole Crawford, Shakur, and Keyshawn, because they might not be necessarily one camp, but they are all linked together, bro. They're all linked together. You know what I mean? Where one is, the other one's not far behind. And there's just a lot of things when you look at it, bro. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, you got Snack. You got, you know, the issue with, you know, Crawford's not one glove, two gloves exploded. You know what I mean? And just weird things, bro, that are going on. And you got fighters saying, bro, be careful. Be careful when you do business with them, right? And I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying this is all allegedly, low, bro. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And if y'all gonna sit there and go at this kid Schofield, right, who literally didn't even have to challenge, he didn't have to challenge Shakur, bro. He didn't have, because he's a prospect, bro. He doesn't even have to fight Shakur. He's 22-0 or 20. I'm sorry, he's 22 years old, I believe, right? He's a prospect. He's green, bro. The fact that he was gonna fight Shakur should tell you something about that kid, bro. Like, he was gonna prove himself. He was against, his back was against the wall from the moment he signed that fight. I think for the majority, except for a handful of us that gave him a puncher's chance, a lot of us know that Shakur has the ability to not get hit if he don't want to get hit. So if he wants to, he can make it a very boring fight and just be very evasive. We've seen it time and time again. So his back was against the wall. And it's a reason. Now I'm starting to realize, bro, why Tank and certain fighters have avoided Shakur, maybe because for that very reason. Maybe for they see something in the background and they're like, you know, with the whole J, like, let's not forget who this kid's aligned with too. When that rapper Takeoff got killed, right? Shakur Stevenson was there that night. And I remember all these hip hop channels. It was funny because a lot of them didn't know who Shakur was, and they were like, "Who's that kid? He's some boxer kid or whatever." Yeah, he's right there the whole time when they were shooting dice, bro. I'm just saying, where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. All right. And you got. I wouldn't put it past any of these camps, bro. I mean, we were talking about it the other day. When you think about if any of this stuff is true with Shakur in his hands, right? If any of this stuff is true, I want you to think about it, right? Because at first I was like, well, Shakur doesn't look like the type that would Shakur doesn't look like the type that would pay people. Because let's not forget, you know, Kid Austin's father was making some crazy accusations, right? Talking about people broke into their house and messed with their passports and they were drawing blood every couple of hours and the WBC with the weigh-in, and then Shakur Stevenson with Snack and Victor Conti. He was just listing off all these excuses, which sounded like excuses to me, right? But when I think about it, right? When I think about it, it's not necessarily Shakur. I think Shakur is confident. Understand, I don't think fighters are scared. I think Shakur has hand problems, but I think he's confident in himself. He's like, man, fuck this kid. I could beat this kid, right? I could beat this kid. It's not him. It's not him. I believe his handler is the people around him, the people that make money. He's an investment, bro. Shakur Stevenson is an investment to Jake Prince. He's an investment for Eddie Hearn. I believe he signed with Eddie Hearn now. So the reason why it didn't make sense to me at first is because I'm putting out in my head, I'm like, well, why would Shakur do this and do that? No, I don't think he's doing anything. I don't think he's doing anything. I wouldn't put it past the people he's linked with to do it behind his back because they don't got confidence in him. Because they're like, yo, his hands is shot. His hands is shot. You know, we can't talk him out the fight because he's hard-headed and prideful. You know, he's gonna want to fight the kid, right? So we got to take care of this shit, bro. I wouldn't put it, bro. Listen, when somebody is an investment and we're talking a lot of money, and it may not be a lot of money, like as far as we look at it when it compared to like other Hollywood people, but you don't know what's going on in the background. You don't know with gambling and bets and all types of stuff goes on in the background in business, bro. And when you think about it, bro, if your investment, I can tell you like this: if I was a shady person, and I had a lot of money, and I had a fighter that was undefeated, and I knew that he had issues, whether it's health issues, hand issues, whatever, I know he's not going to back out the fight because he's hard-headed, right? He's a fighter. But if I was a shady individual, behind his back, I would get the gut. Hey, yo, we need to do something to his opponent. We need to do something to his opponent, bro. He ain't going to back out. And I'll be damned if there's going to be an upset and I'm going to lose money. I'm just saying, think about it, bro. Think about it. I mean, it's either that or maybe these guys are mysteriously getting ill. And who was it? Yeah, people can get sick overnight. Or who said that? JC over who said that? You said something about being overseas when you was deployed and stuff. Yeah, brother. Yeah. So you're aware of how shit like that goes, but you do understand, right? I'm familiar with that too. You do understand that everybody, it affects a lot of people, right? Sicknesses don't discriminate. Diseases don't discriminate. You know what I mean? It hits kids, it hits babies, it hits old people, it hits young people, it hits healthy people, not healthy people. You know what I mean? It doesn't pick out and choose. It just goes and it tries to survive the virus or whatever, right? So you would just say, all I'm saying, bro, is if it was really that bad, where it took out Kid Austin and now it's taking out Daniel Dubois, all I'm saying is we would hear more about it. I think something nefarious is going on in the background. That's just me. And now we've gone from the greatest fight card ever to a pretty good fight card. It's still a good fight card. I know the Turk must be pissed, bro. I know the Turk must be pissed. Because let's not forget, this dude ain't making no money off this. At least I don't think so. I don't think he's making any money. He's clearly overpaying fighters to put on good fights, right? So imagine how he feels right now, because if you were paying these fighters and you were going around saying this is the best fight card ever, right? Think about it. And then somebody falls ill and pulls out. Now you lost one fight. 72 hours later, the IBF heavyweight champion becomes ill. Shit. You can just imagine how you would be feeling, bro. You would be heated, bro. I don't think the Turk got anything to do with this. Somebody was like, Turkey poisoning people. I'm like, bro, why would he do that? Why would he? This only makes him look bad. Like, why would he create the fights and pay all these guys only to have them withdraw? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I think it's people outside of that realm. Or look, bro, is it possible? Okay, if it is sickness, which I don't think it is, but let's say if it is, for whoever said that they think it's a sickness. If that's the case, then you best be prepared for more fighters to drop out before Saturday. I'm telling you that right now. And that's what they're gonna go with. And I've already said when Kid Austin pulled out, the first thing I said was they're gonna cancel more fights, and they're gonna put it under the guise of he fell sick. And I guarantee you, I'm praying, bro. I'm praying Madrimov and Virgil Ortiz doesn't get canceled now. But I had a feeling with the whole with Kid Austin. I'm like, something doesn't seem right, bro. Something doesn't seem right. And if this kid has fallen ill, what's to say somebody else won't fall ill? And now it's crazy too, bro, because they're not describing the illness. They're just saying fallen ill. just like they did with Kid Austin. It's the exact same thing, bro. It's the exact same thing minus the whole hospital picture, right? It's the same thing. They're saying it's literally take Kid Austin's name out and replace it with Daniel Dubois. And it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. Daniel Dubois is being evaluated by a doctor. It could be forced to pull out of Saturday's heavyweight clash with Joseph Parker. IBF heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois has been struck down by an illness only 2 days before he's due to take the ring in Saudi Arabia. Yo, my goodness, bro. I don't really know what to say at this point, bro. I don't really like. It's kind of crazy because I saw it coming. It doesn't change the way how I feel. It don't change how I feel. I'm telling you, bro. They better not do something to Ortiz and Madrimov, bro. They better not. I have a feeling, bro. Mark my words, bro. Mark my words, man. That's 2 fights down now. What are we left with? What are we left with? Let's see what we're left with. Does somebody want to come on and speak about this, bro? Let's see what y'all conspiracy theorists say. Huh? I'm gonna go with this, bro. Listen, I'm usually a level-headed person, bro. I'm usually a very level-headed person. I'm with HOD on this, bro. Something ain't right, bro. I do not believe this shit. I do not believe it. I do not believe this is a mysterious illness. Fighters do not. If it was an illness, bro, I'm telling you right now, 2 things, bro. We would hear more about it, number one. And number two, I keep going back to the UFC. When they had sicknesses and they had what Dana White, if he thought something was going on ever since COVID, he separates these fighters, bro. He puts them in a hotel. He locks down the whole room. He gives them a big room to train in. He keeps them with their trainer and their team. Something's not right, bro. What's going on, HOD?
Loco, man, you don't read your chat, bro.
No, I don't. Not when I'm mad.
Well, here, man. The breaking news: Bacoli is now the replacement.
Yep, I kind of figured that. I mean, I knew the fight was off the moment they said he was seeing a doctor. Bacoli,
yeah,
right?
because you saw what they did with.
Wait. Who is it?
Bacoli, bro, the guy who fucked up Jay Anderson.
Oh, yo, actually, hey, that's not that bad. I like Bacoli. Hey, that doesn't excuse anything. But I like that fight. He might.
But this is still a planned move, and they said, look, because this dude has the belt, Parker, and they're like, what's a bigger fight? Is it Dubois and Parker or Bacoli versus Dubois?
Wait. Is it Okoli or Bacoli?
Bacoli, the guy who knocked out Jared Anderson.
Right, my guy. That guy. Yeah, I like him. I'm
bro,
cool
he's gonna.
I'm cool with it.
He's gonna fuck up Parker.
Bro, he's gonna beat Parker's ass, bro.
Okay, and the only thing is he in shape or is he just muscling this motherfucker?
Well, you know what's so crazy? He's the type of guy. It don't matter whether he's in shape or not. He's kind of crazy like that. But yeah, that's gonna matter. That's gonna be.
Bro, he just did a video that he's constructing some shit in Africa right now. And bro, all the Africans are building construction. He was at a construction site.
Yeah, Bacoli. Yeah, he's
bro.
He's a humble dude. He's a humble dude.
Oh, I like the dude. I really do.
I like that guy, man.
But this was planned too.
Yeah,
this was planned too. Dubois was just last night in a big room with all 12 or whatever how many fighters it is.
Fine, right? And he looked fine, just like Kid Austin.
And he was laughing, and he was the one. He was the only one like paying attention to Turkey talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Look. Kid Austin is 22 years old, bro. 22 years old, right? If anyone's got the best immune system out of all them guys, it's him. And bro, the night before this kid, bro, there is no way There's no way. If I was to ask 100 people, if I was to say to 100 people, hey, this kid tomorrow morning is gonna fall sick and not be able to fight, nobody would look at that and go, oh, I see it. Nobody, bro. Nobody.
Hey, just a heads up. If I just disappear momentarily, it's because I got a business call coming in.
Yeah, I gotta leave soon too.
This is
live. This is unexpected live, man.
No, yeah. I'm like, man, look at this fool at this hour. But
because I had a feeling this shit was gonna happen.
But I've been telling you this from the beginning, bro. And there's a lot of my thing on Twitter that I've been, the business of boxing will always protect the business of boxing. And as Don Paco Barcarcel, WBO president, quote, the business of boxing is not the fans' business. And that's why you only get to hear what they want you to hear and believe, but you'll never know the fucking truth. Now, I'm sorry, I'm going to put some myself. I can see the bullshit when things don't add up. For an example, this Padley guy was the weakest guy because actually there's one guy, number 10, Herrera. Bro, that dude lives already over there in the Emirates. He lives in Dubai. And the dude is a beast. I just saw him, and I'm like, oh, shit, this Cuban is a beast. 16 wins, 14 KOs, undefeated, 22 years old. They didn't choose him, and he's right there already. No, they picked out this Padley guy who's already in. And then the thing is, remember they were saying,
whoa. You're talking about the other replacement that was supposed to be for Kid Austin?
No, we never mentioned him, but he's number 10 on the WBC. Herrera.
Okay, yeah, him. Okay, he was over there too.
Well, he lives already in Dubai. He lives in the Emirates.
Yeah, but just because he lives there doesn't mean he's in shape, HOD. He's got to make weight.
No, the dude is 22 years old, a phenom. He's like Kid Austin.
And so was Kid Austin. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But then this guy who's an electrician, Padley, he's an electrician. He hasn't fought at 135 since 2023.
And not only that, right? I
and at 140,
Hold on. Yo, I get it, bro. I understand that like some channels want to like still. I get it, bro. They want to still like pump up the Shakur fight. I get it, bro. I understand. It's just like, but let's be realistic here. Just I can only go off what a person did in their last fight. Like I can't like, if we're talking about Canelo, I can't mention, like, right now it's pointless to mention Triple G. It's pointless to mention things that are like years away, right? I can only go off what you've done recently in your last fight, right? Or at least a fight before that, maybe at best.
I think it's a culmination.
At best, maybe 3 fights ago, right? But this guy, his last fight, Padley, he upset this guy named Chamberlain.
Who's Chamberlain?
I know that was my next thing. They were both undefeated, and he upset him. And but I'm looking at him fight, and he doesn't look. He doesn't.
Well, okay, that's about the guy. But my point that I was trying to make is that how is this guy? He hasn't fought at 135 since 2023. He's been fighting at 140 for the past year. And they have a check-in weight. They have a check-in by the commission. That's what Eddie Hearn was pushing.
That's why I think it was planned. That's why.
Let me finish, Papa. Let me finish.
But because I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say,
but the audience doesn't.
You're gonna say it was planned because that's how else did he make weight? I get it.
Right, but you don't know what I'm trying to say for everybody out there.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. It's not only me and you. But this guy, they called him supposedly on a website, right? And what was Eddie Hearn pushing? I don't know. He might not make weight, and that's why he's getting checked in, and the commission expects him to check within 3% by Wednesday, which would be under 139.05. So this guy was at a construction website, and he's already in weight cut shape, ready to honor being under 139.5 in hours. Come on, this was all planned.
What's going on, Puto?
What up?
What you got to say about this mysterious illness? Another fighter falls ill.
Shit. There was somebody in the chat saying about like, what's up with all the what are the channels that were hating on Schofield and shit. You know, I was gonna say, the hypocrisy of these motherfucking people.
I can't hear you, bro. You're like not.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Say that over.
Can you hear me now? Testing,
yes.
testing,
Now we can hear. Now we can hear you clearly. Yeah.
No, I was saying that somebody in the chat was saying that like, what are the people that were hating on Floyd Schofield gonna say now? The hypocrisy is funny.
Yeah, no, I said that I feel like look, I get it, bro. People might be mad what happened, but I'm like common sense is to just look at everything, right? Before you start saying that kid ducked. This is me. If you think he ducked, but I'm just saying it look like common sense, bro. The kid is undefeated, the kid is a prospect, the kid is green, the kid shouldn't even be challenging Shakur. He calls out Shakur, whether you want to think that the fight was agreed on or not a long time ago, it doesn't matter. Let's look at the facts. The kid is green, the kid is a prospect, the kid should not be fighting Shakur. He steps up, he's fighting Shakur. He goes all the way over to another country, right? He's there, he's doing interviews just to pull out. I mean, to fake something like that, we all know that's going to hurt him because you can't. I mean, for people saying that's clout, like how does that help him? If you're going to get clout, then you should at least fight. You know what I mean? Because this makes it look like people are going to say you ducked and shit, but I don't think he ducked because
he's been in Saudi Arabia for almost a month, 3.5 weeks.
Right. He's been there for like 3 weeks. It's like, come on now. And then on top of that, bro, now you see what's going on with Dubois. So now for all the people saying that Kid Austin is a duck, now what are you going to say? Hold on 1 second, bro. Let me verify this guy real quick.
Actual facts.
Hey, I'm not gonna be on long, bro. So y'all need to understand that. Hey, yo, what's going on, brother?
No worries, brother.
Yo, Shadow, salute.
Okay, hold on. All right.
Salute.
All right,
You guys keep cooking, bro. I'm in the background. Keep cooking.
All right. Hey, listen. This is an unexpected live. I gotta go get something. Go ahead, talk.
I was gonna say shout out to the homie JB and the mighty CCD. But HLD, I think the like the fuck shit should have been like the alarm should have been raised with Bronco Adames being denied his visa, trying to get there early to acclimatize himself.
Oh, Adames, like that. Oh yeah, you're right. They did try. They should. So like I'm thinking. I really believe the business. I've been saying it. The business of boxing will always protect the business of boxing, and like what happened out today. I think it's with Bukoli now stepping up for Dubois. It just says, look, it's better to have Bukoli smoke Parker, him become the champion, and then we have it's a mega fight, Dubois versus Bukoli for the championship.
Do you guys think there was any chance that this was all done just to sell tickets? Like
hold on, Poppy, hold on. But just real quick on HOD, what you just said right now, let's just say that is true, right? Okay, fine. I get it. I understand that you want to somehow make it look like Dubois is sick because you want Bukoli to fight beat Parker and then set up Bukoli and Dubois. Okay, let's just say that's true. That makes sense. That shit don't make sense with what they're doing with Shakur.
It does, because the thing is, that fight was from early on. We know this was all trolling about whatever else they were saying that, and both sides were like, "Hey, Shakur, I don't think they're not gonna make it to the fight." The other side talking about all this crazy shit. Yo, you see it coming. You already saw this coming. You know, maybe they signed the deal and then it's like, damn, maybe we don't want this to happen because Shakur hand is fucked up. It is fucked up. So this was supposed to be a tune-up.
I'm with you, HLD. Like we're supposed to, they're supposed to expect me to believe that Shakur is stupid now. He just said shit to say shit. Come on.
Yeah, do you guys think that Kid Austin and Dubois were never really going to be on the card? That it was just done to sell tickets? That's how I look at it.
You don't sell tickets that way. You sell tickets by creating controversy, going to the fight. You motherfucker, you bitch, you spink, you burrito, you whatever, bananas, watermelon, the shit that Keyshawn did last week. That's how to create buzz.
No.
That's how to create buzz.
No.
That's what made buzz. That's not to sell tickets. This is not to sell tickets.
Kudos laughing.
Or create a buzz.
What he's doing? You know what he's doing, bro. He's trying
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It really worked out for Ryan and Tio. They fucking laughing their way up to the bank, bro.
Make this shit okay for Tio to say what he says. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm not talking
I didn't see Ryan talking that shit when he was fighting Tank and they sold 1.4 million pay-per-views.
Go ahead, bro. I'm fucking.
Go ahead, HLD.
I'm fucking with you, brother.
I'm just saying that it's not to sell tickets because there's no buzz to create for us. Plus, Turkey don't give a fuck about the sales. You know what I mean? He's about to put a fight in Times Square for the open public.
Does anyone know if it's a sold out crowd though? Is it sold out or no?
God, you don't understand. Turkey don't give a shit about that.
No, but no. What I'm asking you though, does anyone know? Have they announced? Like, is it a sellout like that? Because people are saying
no, they don't. They don't. No, he don't do that. He doesn't announce anything. He lost for Crawford versus Madrimov. He lost $10 million. And he don't give a shit. It's not about that. He's just promoting Riyadh season.
Have you seen the crowds in Riyadh for those things? It's a bunch of celebrities and guys with their
it's like the
stuff on.
Oh, right. So let's speak on that. Just real quick. Like, to me, it's all like this. That I think something nefarious is going on because look, bro. If I'm just saying, if there's a sickness, let's just say it was. If you have a lot of money and you have these fighters and you're throwing on this event. And Kid Austin, I'm just saying, Kid Austin gets mysteriously sick, right? The first thing I'm doing, bro, the first thing to protect my investments, to protect the card, I'm going to quarantine these guys. And I keep bringing up Dana White because he did that for a UFC card. 2 fighters got sick, right? I forgot what card. I'm going to find it too because I'm going to talk about it on my next live. So 2 fighters had gotten sick, and it was also like not too far after COVID or whatever. You know what Dana White did, Puto? He put them up in a big he paid out the whole rooms, right? So he would put the fighter and their team in one room, and then he'd rent out the other rooms, take all the furniture out so they could still train, be with their team, be with their coach, but keep them away from media, keep them away to protect the investment of the fight, right? If some mysterious illness was going on in Saudi Arabia, right? I just find it crazy that Kid Austin, 22 years old, is the first one to fall sick, and then the IBF champion, bro. It's just weird to me, bro.
Hey, guess what? And Kid Austin's attending the fight.
Yep.
I don't think that's a good idea.
He's attending the fight. This is just a business they get ahead of themselves, and then the promoters start thinking what's best. And let's put it this way: like, what's a better safer fight for Shakur? It would be this guy Padley over this young phenom. And I'm not saying he's a great guy, but he's a phenom as far as being an athlete. He's 22 years old, and he's coming for whatever he can do. But he's a phenom as far as being an athletic bull. So wouldn't it be better, though? Let's pull him out. A better fight down the line for him, maybe later this year. I think a better fight is Kid Austin versus Keyshawn Davis. That's a more equal fight. I think it's actually a bigger fight because we know that both are about the same level of skills.
Hold on, HOD, just real quick. Hey, Tycho, what's going on? Hey, yeah, Tycho. HOD told me that Bacoli, I like Bacoli, so I'm okay with that. But here goes the issue with that, just real quick. I hope it is planned, because if it's not planned, I don't know what shape Bacoli's in. I don't know. And
I'm gonna tell you this, Shadow. In my humble opinion, Parker wins that fight.
If Bacoli's in shape?
In shape, out of shape, don't matter. I favor Parker in that fight.
Oh, I favor Bacoli, bro.
And I'm mad at you, but I just think experience
I think unless Parker, okay, you know what? I'm not saying Parker don't have a chance, because I like Bacoli. The issue I have with the reason why I knew why Bacoli was gonna blow past Jared Anderson is because of the way Jared Anderson fights. You know what I mean? He's young. He's young. His defense is not that great, and regardless of what people say about Jared Anderson, the guy's got heart. You know what I mean? The reason why I have Bacoli blowing him out is because he's huge, he's big, he reminds me of George Foreman, and I just felt like Jared Anderson wasn't going to be able to hurt him. Joseph Parker, however, he can hurt Bacoli if later on in the fight, because Bacoli does have a stamina issue sometimes. But by the way, people keep forgetting Bacoli's only loss was to Michael Hunter, and
Michael Hunter.
in that fight, he got injured. Let's not forget he got
He
injured.
did get in.
He got injured in like the 4th or 5th round, bro. So I'm not saying that's an excuse. But bro, the dude. Hold on, HOD. The dude was injured, bro. So and he stayed in the fight. And he stayed in the fight and was still making it a good fight, and he got knocked out in the last round. But now, if we're talking about a healthy Bacoli versus Joseph Parker, I still favor Bacoli. But yeah, Joseph Parker does have the skills to beat him.
I feel you, Shadow.
Maybe just like Puro said, man, I'm looking at it like, man, maybe they want Bacoli to go snap on this kid, but maybe it's just like Puro's saying. How about if they saw that, yeah, Parker is a bigger threat for Dubois, who has built the name in the last year and a half. You know, he's fought everybody. And they say, you know what, man, how about we let Bacoli see if he can take care of this dude, and we don't lose the momentum that we have with Dubois. Let's pull his ass out, let the king get Bacoli, and let's see if Bacoli could do something with Parker. Maybe they see Parker as a bigger threat. Like Budo's saying, because I mean, you know, I have my theory, but maybe that's the theory. Maybe that's the side that they're on. They're like, nah. Just like I think that Austin is a much bigger threat than Patty.
I hear you. Hey, I gotta hop off. Thanks for having me on, Shadow. But before I leave, if Canelo's as smart as I think he is, and what most hope he is, that fight's not gonna be in Riyadh. The skull fight. I don't think he would fly with that no more.
You think it's going to be in Vegas? In Vegas?
I don't know, Vegas, wherever. But what y'all think? You think it's still a go or what? Because Canelo must be
in Vegas. They should do it in Vegas.
Like,
I want to see that.
I'm sorry. I mean, the only one announced for Vegas is the Crawford.
Is the Crawford?
The other 3 were supposed to be in Riyadh. So
yeah.
And I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying the skull fight.
Yeah. I think we'll know within the next month, really, for real, because I know Kilo said approaching, right? Contract this week, and all that. So they're gonna the finalizations of deals are gonna happen here in the next few weeks.
So just to make sure that was official though, right? The 4-fight contract that Canelo has. He has 4 fights.
Yeah, it's official. It's 4 fights, including Skull, Crawford, and then to be announced the other 2.
Yeah, which he already hinted is the Bevo rematch, and the 4th one he didn't say.
Well, the problem with the Bevo rematch for right now is that if Bevo wins, there's going to be a trilogy with Better Beef. So maybe for later part of next year, Puro, depending who wins again in the trilogy. But if it's Better Beef, would Canelo want to fight Better Beef?
Archer said no.
Hold on, I don't mean to. I just answer this just real quick. Was Bacoli already on the replacement list? No, right?
No, they just came up with it. Is that Bacoli quickly announced? He put it out there with his manager. He put it out and he tagged Turkey and he called them.
Well, dude, this is what I'm asking. So, because over here it's saying that the original list that they have for backups, just in case something were to happen. As if they were seeing it. I'm not saying I'm not saying they don't have backups, but what I find odd here, right? And I don't know if you guys notice, usually, correct me if I'm wrong, usually have 1 backup. It's weird when somebody falls ill and they start having 2 or 3 backups.
They don't have that anymore like they used to, Shadow.
That's weird though. That's weird. So
and whatever list that you see. Like remember they first Padley and Musa. People make their own list and they say that, but
Padley ended up being a replacement, bro.
But it's because it's obvious. It's got to be like I was saying. It's got to be a top 15 WBC ranked fighter, and in this case, it was Padley.
Okay, no, I'm talking about Dubois now, though. Dubois. Now, Dubois reportedly it was Bacoli, and the other guy I was looking at, I can't say his name.
Hey, see if Bacoli is ranked with the IBF.
Yeah, and they have to be in camp usually.
Right. That's just weird to me, Puto. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this shit is weird, man. Just food for thought.
Weird, bro.
And
Because first, like when Kid Austin falls ill, I get it what HOD is saying, but this only confirms that I think that this shit something nefarious is going on. So when Kid Austin, usually, bro, from my understanding, bro, when a fighter falls ill, they already got a backup. The guy's training just in case. Even in I know the UFC is different, but usually they have a backup. He's ready to make weight. They even pay him a little fee. Boxing's a little bit different, but in this situation, you know, Kid Austin falls ill, they start giving you like 2 or 3 fighters as a replacement. One of them ends up being Padley, right? In this case, they're already telling us that 2 other guys was on the list, but then out of nowhere, they throw Martin Bakole in. And I'm like, well, I know it's heavyweight, right? I know he's a big guy, right? And it's heavyweight, but still, like, shouldn't he like be in shape or be expecting a fight? I mean, it's only 2 days away, right? And he's from New Zealand. He's from New Zealand. So it's weird. It's just everything feels weird.
Hey guys,
they also pick fighters that just came off of fights too.
Look up the guy Javier Herrera, bro, and look at this. This guy's a beast.
Doesn't he live in Saudi Arabia?
He's already in Dubai because he lives in the Emirates. His name is Javier Herrera. This guy is a beast. 16-0, 14 KOs, and we really don't know his name. And I saw his
right, you're right. I'm sorry. Daniel Dubois in the IBF, right? So number 1, it's the number 1 spot is vacant. Number 2 is vacant. Number 3, Martin Bakole. So now this only enforces that this shit to me looks planned.
What position is Dubois?
Dubois the champion.
Dubois the champ.
This is definitely fake, bro.
So what does Parker have in front of him?
Because
and that's what we haven't. That's what you guys haven't brought up. This is no longer a title fight. This is no longer a title fight.
Hold on, HOD. Listen, this is what I don't know when you came on my live, bro. The first thing I said was,
"Shit, I gotta go, fellas. Peace."
All right, man.
Peace.
Daniel Dubois, right? He's the champion. Joseph Parker was ranked number 5. Martin Bacole's ranked number 3. The number 1 and number 2 is vacant.
No, but still, I said in the press conference, I saw Parker have a belt in front of him.
He's not the champion.
But
I don't care what
at the press conference, just before I get, he had a belt in front of him. What belt?
He's because he's the WBO intern champ. That's why.
Now, okay, that's why I'm like, well, all right, thank you. That's what I'm trying to answer my question. What is his belt?
Yeah, but okay, I see what you're saying.
That's why I didn't know. I want to know.
Daniel Dubois is the IBF, but now it makes more sense what you're saying, and now it looks more planned to me, bro. Because Martin Bakole isn't even on that so-called backup list. However, he's ranked supposedly, mysteriously, coincidentally, he's ranked next in line. Number 1.
So what's a bigger fight? Bakole beats Parker, then Bakole fights Dubois for the championship.
Right. So even though the fight isn't on the line, because I don't think Joseph Parker's intern belt is on the line, but let's say Bakole wins, that sets up Bakole and Dubois because Bakole was going to have a title shot anyway.
It's on the line if Bakole is ranked with that sanctioning body, the WBO.
But Bakole doesn't have a belt. Joseph Parker.
Okay, so the interim Parker's WBO interim belt is on the line if Bakole is ranked with the WBO.
Oh, he is. Actually, look, check this out. This is crazy. So Bakole is ranked number 3 in the IBF. The number 1 is vacant. The number 2 is vacant, which basically makes him the number 1 contender, right? Hold on, I'm telling you. Then in the WBO, Joseph Parker is the intern champion with Big Bang Zhang ranked number 1, number 2, Martin Bakole.
Hey, who promotes Bakole and Bakole and Dubois? That's gonna be Queensberry. So they're playing chess, bro. So hey, Mike, I got 2 fighters. I have a champion already. How about if I make my other guy the interim champion on the other side right now, and so then I can have 2 guys with belts.
Yep.
Well, let me put out Dubois and let me put Bakole so he could get a belt and become the interim champion.
And Bakole is ranked number 2 in the WB. Bro, he's ranked number 2 in the WBO. He's ranked number 2 in the WBA. He's basically ranked number 1 in the IBF. This motherfucker fights in all state. He fights all smart.
Yeah, but if he gets this belt, then he drops from all the other rankings and becomes the interim champion for the WBO. Next in line for another belt. So that means the old man from Queensberry Promotion would have Dubois as a heavyweight champion, one of his other fighters as an interim champion, ready to either when Usyk vacates, he gets a free belt, or he fights for a belt. Yo, this is chess, bro.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. It sounds more planned to me now.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, listen, I'm with you, HOD.
Boxing is scripted. I told you.
Hold on. Oh, no, don't put words in my mouth. I'm saying I agree with you for the first time with this. I still don't understand, and I still don't understand what happened with Kid Austin, though.
I do the same thing. If Shakur's hand was only 33 pounds with the strength of
that makes sense. That makes sense. That
with a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Come on, he can't fight this phenom kid.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. This is what I'm going with, right? So I think Shakur is like the type of kid that's like, I don't think he's scared of anybody, and I think he's prideful. So I'm thinking, like you said, maybe Jay Prince or whoever is like, yo, look at his hands, bro. And then they, in the background, they do something to protect their investment, because it's just weird to me, bro.
They just paid off the Schofields, and that's why he apologized to every day. Happy, you guys gave me $500,000 just to pull out. So
yeah, that is weird. That is weird too. How the father turns around and he's
everything's good now.
Now don't say nothing about Victor Conti. Like what?
He'll be at the fight.
You was accusing Victor Conti all week. Now you're gonna say
food. I get to see a fight for free. You gave me $500,000 just to shut the fuck up and take it, and then I'll take the heat in the media. But who cares? And they lay down the line. We'll still do business, and maybe I fight Keyshawn for another big fight, which would be a more fair fight too.
Anybody that goes around, bro, all like somebody accusing me all week of killing I'm just saying, if you go around accusing me killing your son, doing all this other stuff, attempted murder, all this with Victor Conti, and then the very next day you turn around and say, hey guys, keep Victor Conti's name out of it. Like that's weird to me in itself.
Look, this doesn't make sense. You're saying everybody poisoned you, yet you're gonna stay to watch the fight.
And look. How about this? You saying everybody poisoned you, right? You've been accusing Victor Conti, right, all week, basically pointing fingers at him, all types of shit, accusing Shakur of being with Snack. And then when your son does get supposedly poisoned, the next day you and your son is like, keep Victor Conti's name out of it. Like that's weird, bro. Come on, bro. That's
what I'm saying. So this is so if you fall into that, believing everything that happened with the tweets and not the trolling, you're like, no, that's separate. But if you see what happened in the last 48 hours, if you were a detractor of the Austins, you need to check yourself now. And you're like, at least check yourself and be like, Now, I'm not trolling about passport, slashing my tires, squats. That was all trolling.
Yeah,
that was all trolling, but at the same time, giving the subliminal message, because Keyshawn was saying it back then too, and recent, they were never gonna make the fight. But then you show me you got the strength of less than my son in a hand, and you're supposed to be a professional boxer.
Oh, hey, real quick, because like I said, bro, I really can't be on long, bro. I just wanted to talk about. I don't know if somebody asked me if I'm going live later. I don't know, man. This whole shit, even whether it's planned or not. This shit, man, this shit be throwing me off, bro. Bro, real quick, I don't know. I don't know how. I hope this is real. I hope this is not fake. But
you saw what Teal did though.
Hold on. Let me finish. What about Crawford's father?
No.
What you said about Crawford's father?
I haven't seen that yet. My girl told me about that, but I didn't see it yet.
He basically
he exposed the lady exposed the lady who set up the watermelon and thing from Top Rank.
Yeah, then he also said something about Crawford not having a father. I don't know. But anyway,
listen, he didn't have a father.
Hold on. Bro, can I just finish HOD, please?
Oh, yes.
So Dan, how you fuck? Oh, yeah. So I don't know how true this is, right? I don't know if he was talking to Shakur, but I hope he was. And I hope this shit ain't fake. But so Shakur was on Andre Ward, right? He was on Andre Ward's podcast. And he was getting asked questions, right? And Andre Ward asked him in regards to Keyshawn. And Shakur was like, "Now I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. You know how he is, right? Like that's my brother. I'll never fight my brother, right?" So he's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never like he's like my brother. I ain't never gonna fight him." And Andre Ward says to him, Yeah, but Turkey, Turkey offering a
Yeah, I
lot of
just wasn't on that shit.
right. No. He said Turkey offering a lot of money for these fights, and Shakur goes, well, send an offer. And then on X, Keyshawn said something like, well, then send the offer then.
Was it Keyshawn or was it Richardson?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me. If you stop interrupting me, you can understand HOD.
Dude, you finished, and
I got love for you, but
question.
brother, I got love for you, but even the people in the chat be saying it, bro. Like, you don't let me finish. You just be jumping in. I know you excited.
Dude, you just finished, and I just asked you a question.
I'm trying to. If you don't have to ask no questions if you just listen. I'm gonna say it again. There's an interview with Shakur Stevenson and Andre Ward, and he's saying to Shakur, "Yo, would you fight Keyshawn?" He says, "No, that's my brother." And then Andre Ward says, "But Turkey's offering a lot of money, right, to fight?" Insinuating like, what if there's a lot of money involved? And Shakur says, "Send the offer." And then on X, Keyshawn said, "Send the offer then."
That's what I'm saying.
Let me chime in though. Yeah. I think Turkey's a dumbass, bro. If they don't want to fight each other and they're friends, don't do it, bro. Because we remember Malik Scott and Wilder, right? What happened there? If you're friends, you're not gonna knock out your man. I'm saying it's gonna be a fake fight, stage knockdown or some gay ass like 12-round fight. It's not gonna be good, bro. If they're friends, don't fight, bro. Don't fight. That's my opinion.
No, I think you could put that to the side, especially when you have somebody like Turkey in the mix.
But it's not a real fight, bro.
And they're from different promoters. When you're in the same promotional card, I can see more the fix. But when Keyshawn is with Top Rank and Shakur is with, they cannot agree to an agreement because they have to fight for their promoters and their company.
But real friends won't hurt each other though. That's
bro, I'll beat your ass and then say, let's go eat dinner, man.
Nah, not if they have a long history, bro. Not if they've been friends for years and years now.
Yeah, I'm with the Muck and these guys. Like, I think that I don't know, man. Like, these guys have been saying they're brothers for so long. I think anything they're saying on X is just to make people think that they're not like that. Let's just throw stabs at each other so the people don't think that I'm not, because people already said the very next day when Keyshawn won that belt, it was like all over. Like, Keyshawn's not mentioning Shakur. So I could see them in the background, like, yo,
they're building up this fight, man.
They're just like, yo, let's stage something. When you go on Andre Ward, they're all in tune, right? Let them ask you about me, and then you be like, nah, that's my brother, and then I don't know, say something like send an offer. Then I'll go on X and I'll say send an offer, then, and then everybody will be like, oh, look, they ain't gonna, you know what I mean? That's what I think it is, because I don't think they're gonna fight, bro. I think that's
but there's this guy in the chat, bro, called Amok. Right, Amok is saying that real brothers have fought each other in the ring. Which real brothers? I don't remember any real brothers.
Not real brothers, but I'm gonna give you an example. Diego Corrales and Castillo. Now, the differences between that fight is because they had two fights. And the first fight, I think it was bad blood. But I do know after that fight, they became very close. And when Diego Corrales, died, Castillo was hurt. So, but I don't know if they were friends before the fight. No,
but this dude is saying real brothers. Does he mean like brothers, like friends brothers, or he's saying real brothers?
And just not in the but like in the level that we're talking about. But yes, brothers have fought.
Yeah, but what do you mean by brothers? Like blood brothers?
No, that's exactly what the word means. Brothers.
Friends. You're saying friends.
No. Do I call my real brother, or do I call him a friend? No, my brother.
Yeah. No, but this dude is saying real.
If you want to be like that specific, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, no. The dude Amok. Look at Amok. Look what he just wrote.
Yeah, I think he just means like friends that are saying that they're brothers.
But I am trying to think. Chat, bro. He just wrote in the chat actual brothers.
Okay. But let's just say he means like friends. There has been
No, you're not reading the chat though. Shadow, you're not reading the chat. You're not reading the chat. The guy goes actual brothers as in siblings.
Who then? Who?
Amok. Look at his comments.
I'm asking him, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, here I'm looking at the tweet with Keyshawn Davis now. Send the offer. Okay. You see?
I told you Keyshawn said send the offer.
And guess what? I was on Najee, and like about a month and a half ago, Keyshawn was on it. And I'll send you the video because I sent them a super chat with that. And I'm like, bro, Turkey's gonna offer you so much money, you got no choice but to fight. Something like that.
I hope Keyshawn. Listen, bro, I like Keyshawn, and I've been saying that I think Keyshawn's a better fighter than Shakur. So let's just say that fight ever happened. Y'all might pick Shakur. I'm picking Keyshawn. He's more dangerous than everybody.
He told me, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But guess what they did the very next day after Keyshawn said no to my super chat?
What?
You remember that fake face off that they did, Keyshawn, and that's what they did the next day.
Yeah.
You remember the face off that Keyshawn and Shakur did?
I never saw it. I don't remember.
Yeah, they did a face off like, yeah, we ready to do this. You're like, DC, you said no, but then you're up. You guys are thinking, bro, it's a lot of money. How can you say no? Yeah, it's a good fight.
Sergeant, no offense, brother. I know you hear all the time, but Sergeant, every fighter I like, you say something negative like that about, and it doesn't matter. Like,
you got slow feet for Tio.
Well, first off, no, I mean with Keyshawn, like, you keep saying these things, but Keyshawn keeps performing, whether it's against competition. That's another thing I can't stand, bro. Is like everybody's like, like before the fight, and I'm not saying you HOD, but other people were like, "Yo, but Rachik's a champion," and this and that, and then afterwards, people are like, "Man, he was nothing. He was I can't. I don't know why people do that, bro. Watch, they're gonna do that to David Benavidez if he ever gets beat one day. The first thing they're gonna say is, "Man, he was overrated." That's what this community does, bro. They're literally like the day before the fight, they're like, "Yo, this guy, man, watch what's gonna happen to your boy." Well, and then when he wins, they're like, "Man, that dude was nothing. He was a hype job. Who'd he fight?" Now the guy you said that was gonna beat him is now nobody. It's like, come on, bro. You're gonna keep saying that. Look, it is what it is. Keyshawn's gonna keep proving you wrong, brother. I'm telling you right now, Sergeant.
Nah, bro, he's got to fight somebody for real for us to see that.
Well, then this is directly to you. You keep betting against Keyshawn. You see what happens. I got him at 135. At 135. Because we got to be realistic.
You don't beat Tank. He doesn't beat Shakur, and he doesn't beat Loma. He's the weakest champion at 135.
Yo, can I chime in? What's up right now with Loma? I haven't heard of Loma in a while, bro.
Loma strategically extended his medical thing for 6 months. He's trying to get out of the contract. In my opinion, he's trying to get out of the exclusive contract that his deal has with ESPN and Top Rank. So if Top Rank and ESPN do not extend beyond the summer, he's out of that contract, and then he can negotiate without having to pay anybody any extra, and he could just go freelance and maybe make that fight with Tank and not have to pay a promoter 20%. So that's where he's at. But he extended his medical for, I think, something on his back. He had an MRI. He submitted it to the IBF, and the IBF extended his medical leave without putting him in champion in recess. So he'll be back by the fall, or soon after the top rank ESPN deal if it falls apart.
Okay, so just real quick, HOD, and just to let you know, so he sent I can't say these names, but they were brothers back in 1993. They fought each other for the Japanese title. The brother knocked out the other brother, and then he started crying after knocking out his brother. So
that's crazy, bro.
Ooh,
Imagine the mother watching that.
Yeah. There's actually a picture right here of his brother crying, and the brother got knocked out.
I like to see it, man. You can put it up.
It's on my other computer, bro. Hold on.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You said it was Japanese fighters, though?
It's on the screen, the names.
Yeah, because for a while there was big money. Okay. Yeah, I think there was big money on the table for the Klitschko's, right? The Klitschko's were supposed to throw down, and
they weren't going to do it.
Yeah, they never happened. They
weren't going to do it. Yeah, but it's a heavyweight division too, man. It you could kill somebody. I mean, you could kill somebody at any division, but
I don't know who said was it OG or somebody. I agree. Like Charlo and Spence. Like let's not forget though. OG Charlo did say in the same interview he did sort of like similar to what Shakur did. And you know what? I hope it's real. By the way, I hope it's real because I could see Keyshawn. Listen, you want to if it is real, you want to know why I could see Keyshawn saying, "Go ahead, motherfucker, send the offer." Because out of both of them, Keyshawn is the one that's always like, yo, that's my big brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like Shakur is always like, that's my brother, but he make it seem like that's my big brother, this and that. And Keyshawn seems like, to me, he seems like he's always bowing out to Shakur just out of respect. And it's almost like it's almost like he's waiting. Like, go ahead, say something slick, motherfucker. And then now when Shakur's like, well, you know, Turkey with the money, send an offer. And right away, Keyshawn's like, well, then send the offer then. I bet it's almost like he's just waiting, like, go ahead, motherfucker, I'm waiting for you to say something. You know,
I just don't think it's gonna happen though. In my opinion,
no, I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Yeah.
Hey, did Keyshawn say he would fight Tio?
Huh?
Did Keyshawn say he would fight Tio? He said no in that interview, right?
Yeah, the first. Oh, yeah. Actually, I spoke about that. Yeah, let's talk about that because he basically said that now you're trying to stay relevant with all the racism. Now I'm not going to give you a shot. Let's not forget that 6 months ago, Keyshawn, and I've always said this, and it is what it is. Like, regardless whether it's true or not, let me finish, HOD, please. I see it already. Let me finish, HOD, please.
Bro, you gotta stop trying to sun me, man.
Okay. Because HOD, because no offense, brother, but you do it all the time. It's like every time I speak and I go back to my lives, right? And people have even commented. I'm serious. Like, I know you don't see it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you ahead of time. Like, you do it all the time. When I start speaking, and then it looks like I'm never finishing, but it's like I restart because while I'm talking, you cut me off and I got to restart again. Just let me finish and then you could go. It's that simple. So, a couple months ago, Keyshawn had brought up Tio's father, right? And whether it's true or not, it don't matter to me because it's almost like I try to keep the same energy on both sides. So when he called Crawford a monkey or whatever, even though I didn't agree with it, I kind of understood what he was doing. I was on his side, and I made a video, and I was like, "Yo, Crawford, if you don't like it, fight him, right?" Because people are like, "Oh, well, you know, if you disrespect him like that, beat his ass in the ring, right?" So when Keyshawn is going around saying that he implicates whether him or somebody in his camp knocked out Tio's father or whatever, whether it's true or not, in my mind, I'm like, bro, dumb fighting words. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't be over here like, oh, well, Crawford, he called you this, go ahead and fight him. But then when Keyshawn like tries to disrespect your pops, you just like don't say nothing. Like, so no, I'm like, nah, go, you should do that. Then when he keeps on with all this stuff, then Keyshawn in his recent interview was like, bro, I see what you're doing, bro. You trying to stay relevant. Now I'm not going to give you a shot. But let's not act like he didn't 6 months ago. Let's not act like what Keyshawn didn't do what he did. He was stepping to TOHOD. Got
There's updated information. And so we're going to repeat the same old stuff and I'm about to give you what's happening now.
I heard his interview.
No, you still don't know what I'm the now. I brought up the topic. You remember? He said he was never going to fight Tio, right? So then Tio responds to that interview that we just played that we were talking about with Keyshawn. Keyshawn did with Fight Hype, and I don't know if you saw that interview with Keyshawn. Tio, you're not even racist. Stop that goofy shit, and this and that. And then he mentioned about his father getting the scene. It was Shakur was saying that. Because Shakur said, you're not even racist. Stop that goofy shit, blah, blah, in this interview. And that your dad already got sucker punched by Keyshawn. Mm-hmm. So then Tio responds to Shakur on X, hey, why you lying, Coach K sucker punched my father. You know this. And we all went to split them apart. Nevertheless, I'll see you this Saturday. Hopefully you got a replacement. So that was just yesterday. Keyshawn responds just 16 minutes ago. He's just saying, stop lying, Tio. I swear that's all you do. You just say you scared to get your get back with me. So now either do you I thought you don't want to fight him, but now you're saying you want to you're inviting the get back. That's what my point is. He said he didn't want to fight him, but now 60 minutes ago he's just now saying, oh,
I mean, yeah, he flip flops. So does Tio. They all do. But by the way, I'm glad you brought that up. By the way, I found this, by the way, the other day when this whole shit had popped off with the whole Tio's father thing, right? I went back and I found this, by the way. So this was back in I had saved this article the other day when I was looking it up. I know I have it over here on my bookmarks. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Bookmarks.
That lady name is Goldfinger, bro.
What's her name? What?
Because Tio exposed the lady who sent the watermelon and bananas. Her name is Gold Sticker, Julie Gold Sticker.
Dang.
So this was a little post by somebody from Top Rank back in 2019. I'm gonna share the screen real quick. This is the little thing. It was like about a week ago. Contender. This was back in 2019. About a week ago. Contender Teofimo Lopez, 13-0, was sparring with top-ranked 138-pound amateur Keyshawn Davis at the gym. Words were exchanged, and USA boxing coach Kei Kimura punched the outspoken Teofimo Lopez Sr. in the face, which prompted several members of the amateur boxing team to jump in and to jump the elder Lopez. Now, whether or not Kimura sucker punched Teofimo Lopez varies on who you speak to, but Kimura definitely threw the first punch. Fortunately, Lopez and world-class Shakur Stevenson was present at the gym.
Yeah.
So, and the reason why I find that important is because you see how Shakur when he speaks about the incident of when he speaks about that, he speaks as if he was there, and they're saying he was there. So that's why he's like, "On my kids," like when Shakur says, "On my," like because Shakur was there. That's what this says, and this is the day after it happened.
But Tio confirmed it. He said, "You know what happened." Tio confirmed it in that tweet that I just read you. He confirmed it that Coach K punched his father, sucker punched him, and then everybody jumped in.
I think like when it comes to this shit, like I think that.
But that was 6 years ago, man. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2019.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Like it's stupid.
And so to get back at 6 years later, bro?
Yeah,
I mean, big commotion. Get back at what? What was Steve start punching 10 guys and shit? What? Like, bro, you're just splitting this shit up. All right, man. Let's what the fuck? And that was it.
Exactly.
I think both sides of shit is corny, bro. Like I like, to me, I get it, bro. It's a new day or whatever, but I'm more of like, listen, I still say it like this. Boxing fans, we don't know what goes on in the background. You know, you can't expect us to understand. Like, oh, okay, I get it. We're hardcores. Maybe some people that have media passes, media outlets, maybe people that interview fighters. Maybe you guys might have more news than the average casual. But most people don't understand what's going on in the background, nor do they actually care. They just want to see good fights. I get it. Business gotta happen and stuff like that. But I feel like social media is a double-edged sword. And the reason why I say it's a double-edged sword is it can help you just as much as it doesn't. And like, for instance, we were talking about the other day with the Richardson Hitchens, and I gotta go after this, bro. I really do. The Richardson Hitchens, with the whole remember we looked at the interview HLD and he kept it real. Like, he wasn't disrespectful. He just said, "Hey, look, man, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't think T.O. is racist or whatever, but he doubles, he says the monkey thing, and then he talks like he double downs on it, and I just don't think I don't think that's a smart thing to do. I don't play. Hey man, you gotta turn. Hold on. I don't think that's a smart thing to do, and he basically said, I don't like the whole racism stuff and stuff like that. And then you'll notice, like, in the comments, right? We were talking about this, how people were like, "Oh, black people need to, band together and not fight Tio," right? Regardless whether you think that's right or not, that's the power of social media. So let's say if I had 200,000, 300,000 followers, right? Let's say I did. Let's say like 100,000 of them are radical followers. So if I say, yo, follow me in doing this, right? Maybe half will do it, maybe a third will do it. But if people that have a lot of followers band together and say, "Follow me in doing this, don't purchase the fight, don't support it," like it could in a way. That's the power of social media. You can get a lot of people in a quick amount of time to do a movement, whereas before, news traveled with a newspaper or making a phone call. Everything is instantaneous. If a plane crash happens in California, we will know about it 2 minutes later. So but it's also a tool to promote fights. But I'm with you. Like, the shit happened 10 years ago, and I feel like, I don't know. But then again, I got to remember that these guys technically they're immature. Even some of these dudes like in their early 30s are immature as hell. They act like kids, bro. It is what
But
it is.
they're all playing the game on the thing. Look, behind the scenes, Shakur, Tio, Keyshawn. That bro, this is just all the bullshit for the business. But behind the scenes, bro, they're gonna dap it all up, bro. They just playing all of us. They're just doing whatever they think feels good for them to put themselves out there.
Yeah.
You know, look, even Keyshawn killed that narrative. Oh, every black fighter's not gonna fight Tio. I sent you the interview right now where Keyshawn said they asked him, "Oh, so it's because Tio said all these things here." And he said, "No, I'll fight Tio. I'll whoop his ass. I'm not about that." So he already killed that movement.
Yeah,
Because
but Keyshawn's been wanting to fight him though.
no.
In my opinion,
I said Keyshawn. I meant Shakur. I sent you the way Shakur said, "Man,
but the problem with that is Tio. See, this is what I don't like about Tio. Tio went on the Cameron show and said he'll never, and we know why, regardless of the reason though, the Jay Prince said or whatever, right? He was like, "Oh, I'll never fight Shakur." He's like, "Come on, bro. Like this is playing a game or not, HOD, whether you want to say they playing." First off, you know the issue with that? You know the problem I have with that? We don't know when what's real and what's playing around.
Yeah, unless you're behind the scenes.
Right. It's a cop out to say, "Oh, they're just playing around. It's part of a game." Well, not everything is a game, brother. And we don't know when
that's why I'm more adamant than you, because you're not seeing behind the scenes what I'm at least a little privy to. From what little I'm privy to behind the scenes, this is all bullshit. The media is all bullshit.
But you can't say it's all like not everything is bullshit, bro. Because
you got to know how to see what's true and what's not. I'm never gonna fight you. Bullshit. Keyshawn and Shakur said they would never, ever, for our lives, never fight it, and now send the contract. You see what I mean? It's all bullshit.
I don't see what you mean.
Didn't they swear they would never fight each other?
They're still not gonna fight each other.
Bro, they dropped the contract, paid. Here's $5 million. Here's $5 million. I want your Riyadh season. Let's go.
The only way that will happen is fortunately because of Turkey, and you know that. Without Turkey, that would never happen.
It's gonna happen, bro. I mean, look at all the goofy shit that's happening now.
That's why I like Turkey, because Turkey could actually make something happen. Whereas last year, or let's say a couple years before he was here, dropping those millions on fights. Before that, you know damn well with some of these fighters, that fight would have been hard as hell to make due to promotional issues or money or whatever. But if he comes and drops money, now these fights are able. But that's because of Turkey, though. Right.
Because to make the fights, we don't have to talk about do you sell, do you not sell,
right? Because Turkey don't care.
What are your numbers, bro? Bro. It don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter.
That's why I like Turkey though, HOD, because like a lot of times people, that's one thing I do understand about the business. You know, they're going to worry about who gets paid and if it sells. Turkey's like, don't worry about that shit. I'll just pay y'all. I don't care if I lose money. I got infinite money.
Just cockfight for me.
Yeah, I'll pay both of y'all. Just make sure it's in Saudi Arabia.
Whatever, but it's an Alcatraz. I just want you to fight.
Right. Yeah. See, so that I respect, and that's why I personally like Turkey, because he can make fights happen. You know that.
But you know what are the Americans' goalposts now for these guys like the Tank Davises? Oh, well, Tank Davis is getting it out the mud. Yeah, but he's getting out the mud fighting who though? So they're trying to say, but he's getting his because he's earned it. You guys are just being prostitutes over there for Turkey. Well, who gives a fuck? I want to watch the fight.
Did you see Tank's recent interview? Oh, look, I'll give it to Tank. Listen, I know you don't like Tank, and I like Tank. I think
not that I don't like that.
I think he's a
he's a talented fighter who needs to be
proven. Yes. But in his the
I could become a fan.
The interview that he had, he's never had a boring fight to me, put it like that. The interview that he had, he didn't say like I'll do business with Turkey, but he did say this. The dude asked him, it was the rapper. What's his name? Y'all need to help me out. Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, was it Yachty or
Yachty? Yeah.
Was it Yachty? I think I don't.
Yachty, some shit like that, right? You know the right. So he says to Tank, this whole thing with Saudi Arabia now. A lot of these fighters are going over there. he's like, what's going on with that? And Tank's like, yeah, well, a lot of them's going over there to get a bag. That's what it is. And I'm thinking like, well, of course, duh, right? But then Yachty says, so you went on X and you said something like, give me a couple of Ferraris to talk, right? And why did you do that? And Tank's like, well, I didn't like the way they came at me at first. You know, like he kind of went the Canelo angle, right? The whole came at me disrespectful. So because of that, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to fight these guys, right? The whole Canelo thing. It's funny because Tank and Canelo are similar in some ways. It's kind of crazy when I look at it, bro. If you really want it, they're similar, but in different ways, right? And so he's like, nah, they came at me disrespectful, so I don't want to talk. And but then he said, but why did you say the Ferraris then? He says, because the guy's got money. And if you got money, then you need to pay to talk to me. So he's insinuating, if you pay me enough, yeah. So he says, if they gave you 2 Ferraris, he said, well, now it's going to be 3. Now it's going to be 4. But the point is, he's not saying, HOD, I will never talk to the Turk. He didn't say that.
He changed his tone.
Right. He changed his tune. He said, no, he's got money. So they're going to have to pay me. Like, you're going to have to pay me. He even says the word, you pay me extra. That's what he says. Go look at that. So for anybody.
I'm okay with that. You pay me. I get it.
Right. No, I'm talking to the people that say, like, he'll never do business with Turkey. Like, if he's never going to do business with Turkey, he's going to say, I will never do business with Turkey. He would never say in an interview.
But a month ago, it was a never.
Right. A month ago was never. Now it's pay me extra.
There you go. Back to the media thing. Don't believe everything.
That turkey bag, bro. That turkey bag.
Don't believe everything in the media. Look, Tio and Keyshawn are really building up a big fight for down the line. There's a great storyline. Their storyline is better than Haney now.
What about Shakur and Keyshawn though? I really
well, no. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna have to happen in the next year because Keyshawn is a weight bully at 135. He can't stay there, or he's gonna end up like Devin Haney, and that's a problem. He's gonna have to really. I think what Bomac said, they're gonna take advantage. Hey, get a couple of more highlight reels at 135. Everybody, he fought Madueño, who and they're trying to give him like he props for a Madueño fight or for a little midget 135 Berenchik. But the buzz is working, so they're gonna do a couple of more buzz against tomato cans, make it seem better, and then move up.
Just real quick. You want to know why I really want to see Keyshawn and Shakur? It ain't just the fact that I want to see them fight. That whole camp, that whole like Crawford, Keyshawn, Shakur with his grandfather, was it Moses or whatever. That all those people are connected in the camp, right? And I just feel like, and I was gonna do a video on this. This is gonna take a lot of time, but we've actually talked about this before in regards to those camps. There's a lot of where there's smoke, there's fire, as far as like what they do in the background, and I want to see them fight because I want to see that the line's broken up, because it's like I feel like in boxing, bro, like I respect Tank for being like Dolo. I respect Tio for being Dolo. Like just not having any friends. When Tio came out and did that to Rolly, people were like, man, that's a scumbag thing to do. But I'm thinking in my head, nah, bro, ain't no friends in boxing, bro. It is what it is. It ain't no. Now the way he did it with Rolly, whatever. It don't matter. But I mean, let's not act like for a while he was telling people he was friends with Rolly, and then finally, but with Rolly, when Rolly got to 140 and with the belt, Tio was like, fuck it. And then I just want that to happen with Keyshawn and Shakur, because I don't think it's good for boxing. And not only that, but I feel like with that camp, like Keyshawn and Shakur and all those camps, there's something weird about that going on. I'm not saying they're cheating, bro. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying something. There's a lot of stories and a lot of.
It's just bro. Like I said, until you accept that there's a lot of moving chess pieces behind the scene, and everything that you see is just what they want you to see and believe, and it's not all truth. And you got to learn how to dissect it.
I believe that, but the problem is, HOD. When you come up here and every single topic, you're like, it's fake. Well, number one, hold on, HOD. Number one, that's horrible for content. Okay, when you come up here on my live and everything, every subject I have, you're saying it's fake, then I'm not gonna go live because literally I'm reporting staged events, bro. This ain't WWE to me, even though some of it is. All I'm saying is we can admit that some of it is something's got to be real at sometimes. Is all
The business moves their pieces to the betterment for themselves, just like they just moved Cody right here.
and I believe.
You know what I mean? But there's good. Look. I just hey, this is the Savage video of the day. Did you see what Better Beef told Eddie Hearn
When
today?
while we was on live, no, I didn't see it, bro.
Yeah, I sent you the little clip. You're gonna laugh at. This is Savage because we're talking about friends.
Yeah, let me see.
Since we're talking about friends, I sent you some other stuff. I don't know why you never see my stuff that I send you, so you could have.
No. I'm gonna start looking at it more. It's just today.
I sent you DMs just so that you could be updated, bro.
Oh, my bad. Just this week, like I'm busy doing other things.
No, I get that. I'm just saying that I was check for my DMs because I send you shit so you could be updated, man. I want you to know updated on your information for your show, man.
I appreciate you, man. You know I rock with you.
Well, not, bro. But here, look at this last clip because we were talking about friends.
Okay, is there any music on
No. This was at the press conference.
Okay, so let me just share the screen real quick before we get off. I appreciate you joining.
Listen what Eddie Hearn says, and then listen clearly to what Better Beef says.
You say, oh, it's anything like,
Okay, hold on. Because I got to get off, man.
We get off after this.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, bro? Before I play this, bro, I have a feeling something else is gonna watch, bro. We still got.
I told you that I'd be surprised if Virgil Ortiz makes it till Saturday.
Oh, I said that too. No, don't act like I didn't tell you that.
I said that.
No, I said that to you.
I said that because you avoided Magic Mouth in December.
Oh, well, I don't know about avoiding. All I know is when Kid Austin's news broke, the first thing I said was something else is going to happen. I hope it's not Virgil Ortiz and Magic Mouth. And I'm telling you, we still got 2 more days. I have a feeling, bro. When
Xander Zayas and then Turkey forced Magic Mouth back on him, I'm like, this guy is. I'd be surprised if he fights him. But anyway, play this, bro. It's funny.
You say, oh, it's anything like,
I know.
What do you want to say always like this?
I was just saying that deep down, we're very good friends.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
You give me opponents and I beat them, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Savage.
So we're friendly.
With a good business.
Yeah. He said we're good friends. He says, yeah, you gave me opponents and I beat them, right? Yeah, good friends.
Good business.
Yeah.
Anyway, man. Yo, man. Well, check out the other stuff. I don't know if you saw the Shakur one that I sent you there. Check it out when you can, so you can see what, and then you can see how Tio exposed Julie Ghost Sticker. She's the one who sets up all the drama takes for ESPN and Top Rank. Okay. And that's the lady who did the whole box thing.
Anyway, once again, bro, I appreciate you for always swinging through. But when I go live,
let me finish.
Go ahead, finish.
No,
I know you fucking with me. But you see how I said go ahead, finish though, right? Yeah. I appreciate you, man. Hey, listen. I don't know what time is the fight on over there.
It's gonna be throughout the whole day, bro. It's gonna be like that last time. Remember, there was like a whole day event.
They're not
doing that 12 or
yeah.
We'll get more details tonight or during the next time, and I'll give you that information so that you can.
I was wondering. Remember the one time? I think the first time they did it over there, they tried to make it so that way over here it was like not, But then the fighters complained. They're like, "Bro, we're fighting at like 3 a.m, bro." And
they might be doing that again, bro.
Because I think Turkey wanted it for like for America, for us to have it like a regular fight, like starting at 9 or whatever. But then I remember when he did that, the one fighter was like, "Bro, I fought at like 3 o'clock in the morning, bro."
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
That's nuts, bro. That's crazy. So,
for a fighter that, it's gonna start. What it's telling me here is, I don't know if that's the Better Beef fight in itself, but it says it starts at 5:30
over there
Saturday. Yeah, for Eastern time, 4:30.
Time.
Yeah, 5:30 p.m. Let me see.
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on.
So what time is that over there?
Right. That's what I'm doing right now. So Saudi Arabia right now. Hold on. What time is it in Saudi Arabia right now?
4 a.m.
Okay, no, right now it's 11:38 p.m. So we're talking 4
So
fights.
add 3 hours to that, and that's the start time for them fighting for the card.
Wait. Right now over there, it's 11:38 p.m. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's an 8-hour difference. So
if it starts at 5:30 to 6, that means it's 3 o'clock in the morning over there. But the main event starts early in the morning. But the main event, that means like the Bivol and Better Beef would be around 10 o'clock in the morning over there for them.
Once again, bro, because the one I forgot what fighter it was. That's what they're doing. The one fighter was like, bro,
the early cards are at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, he's like, bro, like you gotta understand, like when you in camp and you waking up at certain times and you doing this, and then all of a sudden you want me to wake up and fight at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy, bro.
Like who is it? Adames maybe, or whoever the first guys that are on that card, they're fighting at 3 o'clock in the morning and shit.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, it is what it is. They're getting paid money, but I mean, your whole body gotta adjust.
Do you really sleep in the afternoon to get up at 12 in the morning to get ready for the fight, or do you have a breakfast like that? All that has to be all fucked up.
It's got to be fucked up. And so the only thing I could think of is like, if you know you're gonna wake up at that time, the only thing I would probably think is that maybe a couple of days before that happens, they probably they stay up all day. Like you gotta do something.
Maybe they change what they do. They try to, for like a week or so, start changing all their routines so that they're ready to fight at 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? Just like you would do to fight at 10 p.m., but then push it so that push everything you do later. So
later. Yeah.
Sleep a little different. Maybe sleep throughout the day, and then wake up at 6 p.m.
3 a.m. is crazy, bro. That's crazy because like you said, you got to wake up and eat earlier, do all that earlier. Because you got to eat, make sure you have some energy, but you don't want to eat too close to the fight. You got to change everything to fight at 3 o'clock in the morning. But you know what? I bet you for that turkey bag is easy. For that turkey bag, will motivate you. But anyway, brother, I appreciate you.
All right, man. Peace out. To the next one.
So with that, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I have a feeling, bro, with 2 days left. Just so we know, all these other cards, before I get off, all these other cards should be remaining the same. But as of right now, this is how the fight card is looking. Okay. Okay. So right here. So as of right now, this is the updated card before I get off. HLD, bro. I mean, HLD. I'm sorry, brother. OG. I have a feeling something else is going to happen, bro. I hate to say it, but I mean, let's be honest, bro. Kid Austin and 48 hours later, Dubois. I mean, I've been having a feeling about Madrimov and Virgil this whole time. I'm like, bro, they better not. But as of right now, this is the card before I get off. This is the updated card. Some of it isn't even updated. But so we have Buatsi versus I can't say that guy's name, versus Callum Smith, Big Bang Zhang versus Kabayao, Virgil Ortiz versus Madrimov, Adames versus Shiraz, Shakur Stevenson versus Padley. It's still not updated. Daniel Dubois versus Bacoli. Better Beef and Bivol. So to be honest with you, if we want to keep it fair, although I'm pissed off with that Shakur shit, stylistically, Bacoli and Parker is not that bad because Dubois is a come forward power puncher, and Bacoli is like a George Foreman. So it's not that much of a difference, but we don't even know what shape he's in. We don't even know. But if I was to take it that this whole shit was planned, then he's gonna come in pretty good shape. Let's not forget that he's actually technically the number one contender for Daniel Dubois' title to begin with. So it was my assumption that the winner of Dubois and Parker was going to be Bacoli. Anyways, it was going to be Bacoli anyways. Whether it was the whether it was the IBF or the WBO, because Bacoli is the number one contender for Dubois in the IBF, and he's also ranked number 2 in the WBO. So actually, to be honest with you, it didn't matter. Bacoli was going to fight these motherfuckers anyway. So Bacoli being a replacement is not that bad. I don't got no problem with that. It's just this happened again in 48 like 24 to 48 hours, bro. Another person got sick, supposedly. And all I'm saying is we got 2 more days. What else are they gonna throw? What's the next curveball they're gonna throw at us? What are they gonna say? In the morning of the fight, they're gonna say Ortiz got sick, Madrimov got sick, Adames got sick, Big Bang Zhang got sick. Like, what are they gonna do next, bro? This is what happens when you promote the biggest card ever. This is why I say, man, like, I try not to get excited till fight night, really. These days, I get excited during the week or whatever, but you never know, man. Like, this is not, actually, to be honest with you, in the past year or so, we've had multiple fights where days before the fight, somebody pulled out. In the past 2 years, if you look back, there's been more than 5 that I could count. So it happens recently. I mean, it happens repeatedly. I'm not going to say very often, but it happens often enough, bro. And this is unheard of. This is unheard of. Like, I've seen UFC cards where as the week goes on, somebody got injured and then they replaced that, and somebody got injured and replaced that. I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen in like the UFC plenty of times. Like, a dude can't make weight, or they got to replace him, or somebody gets injured at the last moment, or even somebody gets sick. Matter of fact, they had a disastrous card a couple months ago where it just so happens one guy got injured, one guy couldn't make weight, the other guy had a staph infection, and they had all these replacements, and it was a horrible card. And I remember the MMA community was like pissed off, right? But even over there, that doesn't happen that much. I don't remember a card where this happening like this. And it's only 2 more days more. I'm gonna be going for Bacoli. I like Bacoli. But you know what? I will say this favors Parker. Anyone saying this favors Bacoli, I don't see how. Parker's been training. Parker's in shape. Something tells me Bacoli, unless this whole shit was planned, I don't think Bacoli's in the best of shape. Unless it was planned. But either way, I'm going to be favoring Bacoli because I do feel like Bacoli versus Dubois is a monstrous fight, bro. But anyway, man, with that, y'all have a blessed day. We'll see what happens within the next 2 days, bro.